done with student worship tonight about this. So a lot of you have a Bible app on your phone, and if you don't have one on your phone, you can also access this through Bible.com. This is the YouVersion Bible app, and this is something we're going to do. Zach and I have already joined the group, but we as a group, and when I say we, I mean any students, any of our adult leaders, any of our parents, any church members, anybody can join us in this. We want to encourage you to read the Bible with us. So each day there'll be a video from the Bible Project explaining the portion of Scripture we're going to read that day, and it's one chapter a day. That's it. So it's not that much reading. There's going to be a spot where you can read the chapter of Scripture, and there's going to be a spot where you can type out what you learned from the Scripture that day. And so we want some interaction around the Bible. So that's what we're going to ask you to do. Now, what are we reading? So we're going to read the whole book of Luke and the whole book of Acts. So if we start tomorrow, which is the 9th of April, we will finish
May 30th.
May 30th. So we'll finish right at the end of May. So that's sort of our goal for the next 2 months, is to read all the way through Luke and all the way through Acts. You may be wondering, why are we reading Luke and Acts? Well, Zach, why are we reading Luke and Acts?
Well, starting, is it this Sunday or next Sunday?
Next Sunday, because this Sunday's Easter.
Yeah. So the Sunday after Easter, we will be starting in the book of Acts with Pastor Ben on Sunday mornings at 10:30, and he's just going to be walking through, maybe it's just a few verses, maybe a chapter, but we want to be digging into the book of Acts with him when he starts this on Sunday.
Right.
2 weeks.
So we'll send that text and email out to everybody as soon as we get done with student worship tonight. If you want to be included in that, you can also DM us on Instagram or Facebook, and we can send you the link to join the group. Next, there are some changes coming to Student Worship Live. So we realize that because of the shelter-in-place order and the essential employee rules that they've put in, plus the big thing is right now there's 3 of us in the room, and 2 of us have wives that are nurses at the hospital.
And one of us is a diabetic.
And one of us is a diabetic and is high risk if he gets COVID. So what we have decided to do is not to live stream Student Worship Live from the hangar. We have a plan in place to live stream Student Worship Live, but Zach will be sitting in his house and I will be sitting in my house.